The Child Center director, Miss Kathy Greenberg, who is gone on now. She's gone on. I think she works for Harris County, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe she works for Bright Beginnings. At any rate, she's been promoted. She's not with us anymore. But Kathy came to me and introduced me to the weekly reader person and the Harris County Department of Education person, and they had this idea, and they came to me and asked me if I would do it. I'd actually like to see research in this area to find out if those who have this experience have some measurable benefits. What we used to call in the education business, the formative assessment is, yes, they enjoy it. They enjoy the experience. Is there benefits beyond that? I think so. A parent came to me last spring, a very shy father came to me last spring and said that he had never read to his children until his child brought the book home and said, "Dad, would you read this to me?" He said he didn't even realize he could read to his children. And he had tears in his eyes when he talked to me about the impact. And that's a story. That's not a statistic. But I think there is a benefit, yes. Well, I'm a little reluctant to call myself a super mentor, but that's the name of the program, so I'll take that. My experience has been it's enriching for me. I think I told someone that when I started this program, I'd just gotten out of open heart surgery. I had a quadruple bypass. And I know that this program helped my healing. It was just like having new arteries in my heart, warmed my heart in one way. This warmed my heart in a different way. I look forward to it. These kids will see me on campus and scream from a quarter mile away, "Dr. Bailey!" And they're excited to see me. And you just don't know how good that feels. My experience has been that it's one of the most rewarding things that I do. You're going to receive benefits far beyond what service you provide. And I would say there's also a good feeling in giving back to the community. That's what I was taught in my college and graduate studies, is that for whom much is given, much is expected. And giving back is a piece of that. And I'm sure that's part of the warm feeling, but directly that warmth comes from the affection of those children for me. This building that we're in has been a struggle. I fought for this building. There was a debate about whether we would even keep a child care program because they said it was costing us money. I pointed out that this is a laboratory, and that we get a little money back from the parents, but it's a laboratory for teaching future child care providers. And that's just so important. And I don't get much money back on my biology labs. I mean, we cut up little pigs and the students learn about anatomy. In this, we have a laboratory. But I think the laboratory does so much good for the community. We're a beacon in this community for good child care. The La Petite Academies and the privates that live in our neighborhood look to us for development and for teaching. So this building is so important to me. Then when they were about to build it, they said, well, but we're not going to put a full-service kitchen in there. And so we came up with programs and ideas for how we could use a full-service kitchen, how we could bring programs together like culinary and child care. And we even have a garden where they grow some of their spices and so forth for the food, and so we do have a full kitchen service. So they met everything I wanted. I have 3 sons, and all 3 sons came through this program, and so there's a personal side. My oldest son, I was in graduate school when he was 4 years old, and in 1974, he's 42 now, and I took him to Head Start. So I have a long experience with Head Start and a positive experience with Head Start. So whether it's the child care or the Head Start or the Supermentor program, I have nothing but positive feelings about this.